Hello America, this is Keith, your friendly neighborhood technician, coming at you back at you with some more wonderful information. Today, you've bought a dishwasher, you want to put it in, you get a cord, and that's what you see. Which goes where, okay? Well, we're going to figure that out here. We'll show you how to figure it out. First things first, your dishwasher has a white, a black, and a green, okay? This is common. Now, I know this isn't to scale, but work with me here, okay? Some of the extension cords actually have colored wires, would be a black, a white, and a green. If that's the case, pretty self-explanatory. Black to black, white to white, green to green. Okay, but most cords look like this. Okay, so how do we know which is black? How do we know which is white? Obviously, we know which one's green. Okay, now, the best way to tell it is if you actually looked at an extension wire, one of the sides, if you look real closely, actually has grooves. Okay, that has grooves. Okay, and the other side is real smooth. Okay, so the way the manufacturers or the people who make these have done it, the smooth side or the bald side is black. Okay, the rigid side that has the ridges, and you can tell, but you can run your finger over them, you can feel them. Okay, that is going to be your white. Okay, now the old dishwashers, it really didn't matter as long as you had power in, power out, they ran. Well, this new high-tech electronic stuff is really power sensitive. It has to flow in the proper directions. So if I get my brand new dishwasher, I hook it up incorrectly, it may function-ish, but it's not going to function correctly. So what we want to do is make sure that we get the white on the white and the black on the black. Now, on your plug, most plugs, usually people remember seeing one of the plugs used to be big and bulbous. That was your neutral leg. Okay, well, they don't do that much anymore, but if you do have one of those, then yeah, the big bulbous side is always going to be your neutral side. The slim side is always going to be your power side. Okay, so to show you what I'm talking about is we're going to put one on what should be our black leg or our power leg. Okay, and then we're going to come back over to this side, and I want the bald side, and I've set my meter up for, you know, continuity. Can you hear that? That means that wire is complete from here to there is the same, is one piece. Okay, now we'll go over and do the other side. Okay, now I go to the rigid side one and I get continuity. Okay, now if I were to come over and touch my power side and I got continuity, I've got a bad cord. Okay, and see with the green, same thing. It only works on the right one. The left side is your neutral side. Okay, it really has to be white to white, black to black, power on the right, neutral on the left. Okay, now if you're having it done, they'll be taking care of all this for you, but if you decide to do it yourself, you know, like I said, remember the bald side, the smooth side, okay, that is your black leg. Okay, and we turn it over, and the side here that you can see, which is there has the ridges on it. Can you see the ridges? Okay, that is your neutral leg. Okay, that corresponds to my power leg and my neutral leg. Okay, now like I said, sometimes you'll get cords that are this size, but they have the obvious three colors. Then it's obvious: black to black, white to white, you know, ground to ground. Okay, so when you're wiring it, make sure you wire it correctly, and that will make sure your machine works properly. So don't forget to tune in next week for some more wonderful information, and don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel. Folks, have a wonderful week.